Okay, in this video we're going to update the iCarsoft MB2 firmware and programs. All those programs and firmware are located on a small microcard inside the slot here. You're going to need the cable, so the first thing you want to do is get this cable that comes with it and connect it to your computer. But to download this thing, the first thing you do is you got to go to their site, the iCarsoft.com site, and you got to go to support here for the second generation right there, and you gotta get the software. So now let's download the software from them. This is actually a program you install on your computer, which will then download all the stuff you need. So you download the program. I've already installed this, but I'm just going through it now for YouTubers and how to do it. I've already done this thing once and it works, so I'm going to try and redo it to show people how to do this stuff here. And you want to go here, downloads, and you want to download it. So the program will download, and right there, so it's going to be an RAR file, a RAR file. Then you're going to get something that opens up RAR files. And on Windows 10, I went to the Microsoft Store and I got an RAR file updater thing. So once this file is on your hard drive, in downloads, so there now, see I have two of them here. Anyway, I went to the Microsoft Store automatically to open up this R file. So here's the update file here, update program, and you want to expand this thing up. You definitely want to get an exe out of this thing. So I use this RAR opener, and I just saved a folder, and it just went into the downloads here. So there's the file. When you extract it, it'll come out as this update tool. So now this is a tool that you want to install through an exe file. So here's the actual release numbers of their firmware, and if you go into here, let's see here. Okay, so this thing is trying to do an RAR file, and I've already extracted it, so already saved it. Let's do it again. Let's go up one level. Go to downloads. Let's see here. Right there. Anyway, I can unpack it here. It'll repack it. So that'll unpack it. Now, once the file's unpacked, it says success. It's all done. So now let's go to downloads again, and here's the tool right here from the first time I did it. You want to jump into this folder here, jump into here. Okay, here's the update tool. You want to install this thing now, and this will install the program on your computer to update the unit. This is not an updater in itself. This is an installer. Exe file. You got to make sure Norton is off your computer. If this computer had Norton on it, I took Norton off because it wouldn't work with Norton. It wouldn't install. Norton also blocked the network connection, so make sure you have all the antivirus stuff turned off. Okay, so now I ran this thing, installed the program, and now you want to run the program to update the stuff. Before you run the program, you want to make sure this thing is connected. So the first thing you do is you take out the card. You need this little SSD card in here to update. So you take the card out. So here I'm going to take the card out, and this card is very small, don't lose it. So now once this card is out, you want to put the card into a carrier. So on this PC there's a slot here on the left right there. Let's see, use my finger to show you. You want to put this card into that slot with this small card inserted in the larger card. It's an adapter. So I'm doing this with one hand, it's not easy. Okay, you put the card in like that. And before you run that program, you put this SanDisk into, you put their card into this thing from your scanner. So in it goes. And on my computer, this thing shows up on the D drive, so you insert this in like this. And click it in. There, that's in. The computer made a beep sound or a little ting sound and recognized it. Now, you want to basically get your scanner. I would say this is not a programming cable, it's a power cable. You don't really program anything into this cable. This simply allows the program to identify your scanner with the actual update program, which is rather well done. So you want to find this plug down here and plug in this cable like that. And you want to plug into the USB on the computer like this. Again, with one hand. And once this is in, all this does is it allows the update program to recognize, okay, this is a valid unit. And you can see that we're not going to operate because the card is pulled out, the card is put in the computer. We don't care. You just want to run the computer program now to update this thing. So you want to find the iCarsoft on Windows 10, the iCarsoft folder here, which is under I. There's iCarsoft folder right there. And okay, so this is the actual program right here that you run to update this thing. So now I'm gonna run that program. And what it's doing now is it's pulling information off to the cable, off of the scanner. It'll pull off the serial number, it'll pull off some other number they want to validate that you're an okay guy, you're not stealing the software and all that stuff. So this takes a minute. You'll see it'll come in, it'll autofill the product serial number. Now you know my number, unfortunately. And I'm going to say update. Okay, so my program is already, this guy is already updated, but if you were going to update it, and we could try it again, it's going to go to these levels. So here you would say download. And now the card is in D slot. This is actually a D slot here on this computer where the card's installed. Just say OK right here. And it'll start downloading. In my case, this thing is already updated, so it's not really going to make much difference. I'm just showing you folks how to do it, so you can see that my versions are all matching here because I already updated this thing. So we have latest version, local version of all this stuff. It's all the same. So this won't really do anything. Here's the release date. So it's basically May, and we have things from like the firmware from 1/16/2018. There's Ben's right there. It's interesting why it didn't take Ben's. Anyway, I'm already updated, so I'm almost afraid to stop this thing and see what it will do. Just let it keep going, I suppose. But I'm already updated. It is downloading now. And this doesn't take that long, as long as your internet connection is pretty good. This goes pretty fast. It kind of drags along. But anyway, this isn't documented well anywhere on YouTube of how to update your MB2. So again, we plugged in the cable here. First we took out the card. So we took out this card. See how the card is gone? It's empty. We took the card out. We put the card into an adapter and we plugged the card into the computer here. So we did that the first thing. Then we put the cable on here, put the cable in the computer. The third thing we did was ran this program and just accepted all the defaults because it auto-filled in the serial number and all that. And now the program is downloading and installing the files onto the iCarsoft MB2 scanner. So I'm trying to get my brakes working and my ABS lights on. This thing would not do a brake reset for me. And I'm hoping this new software will. I bought this thing probably in March, so it probably had older firmware like from, who knows, 2017 on it. I should have taken a picture of that stuff, but I didn't. There wasn't that much way out of date on this thing, but now we have current loads. I'm not sure how often these guys push firmware loads. It might be every quarter. It might be as necessary, I don't know. But I found the iCarsoft i980 would reset my brakes, but I figured, why should I keep that thing? Okay. Thanks for your patience. The software is done, completed. It's hit OK here. And now you can quit the program here. So we'll do a quit, and this thing will close and disappear. And now what you want to do is go in here to the files and folders and find your D drive, which D drive on this one is the one I was using. So you want to go to computer here, C drive. Okay, there it is right there. Here's the D drive thing. I want to do a right click on this thing. There's the files it puts in. There isn't much it really uses. Now we're going to do a right click and we're going to say eject this thing. So take it out nicely, eject it. It says safe to remove the hardware. And now you can pull out this USB that powers the unit, turn off the unit. You want to take the card out of here now. There's the card with the adapter. Use your thumbnail or fingernail and take out this micro adapter. Again with one hand, this is kind of creepy. Okay. And now you want to put this back in the unit. And you can power up the unit and make sure it still works. So here's the little card. And let's put it back into this iCarsoft MB2 scanner. You want to be careful you don't jam this thing in here and break it. Let's get it back in here. With one hand. I think that's right. Yep. Click it in. It clicks. Close the nice little dust seal here. There. Now, let's power this thing up and see what it does. This thing was like bouncing around in my car. I never put it in the glove box. I got all scratched. I only used it like 3 times. It looks like a mess. I guess I could polish the front of it with some polish. Okay, here we go. Some dashboard polish. I'm going to put the USB in. This will power the unit now, and I'm just looking for power now to verify it still boots up. So there goes the power. Now if the card is good, it'll boot up. And the card looks good, so that's it. This is how to update your unit. I hope this was helpful to you. Update your MB2 with latest stuff and you'll be a happy camper. You'll be able to work with your Mercedes a little more precisely. So thanks for watching. And to my knowledge, this is the only clear video on YouTube right now of how to do this. Take care. Have a great day. And these guys are pretty good with support. If you got support problems, make a video of what the machine's doing on YouTube. Send it to support@iCarsoft.com and give them your VIN. They always want the VIN. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.